Hi, it's Dan here from Thomas Road Support. In this video I'm just going to take you through the process of migrating from a local development site to a live server. Basically at this point what we're starting off with, we've got our local site here. You can see the address is just local on my machine, and we've got a remote site set up, which is just a which is just a basic WordPress installation with no content whatsoever. Now, the one thing we've installed, which is going to piece all this together, is the brilliant WordPress Migrate database plugin. Basically what this will do, it will take care of wrapping all of the data from the local site, putting it into a little package which we can then import using WP Migrate, and then we can just carry on with our live site, just carry on like normal basically. The reason we're choosing to use this plugin rather than just a straightforward export from WP Migrate is with certain WordPress data, sometimes it doesn't migrate over very well. Things like URLs need to be manually replaced, etc., etc. With Migrate DB, it actually does all the work for you. Now, it's important to point out before we begin, we've actually got the plugin installed on both the local site and the development site. Sorry, the live site. So just we can see here on our local site under Tools and Migrate DB, we've got the admin area here, and we've also got it installed on the. Let's put the password back in here. We've also got it installed on the live site as well, just under Tools, Migrate DB. And the reason we've got it on both, although we're not necessarily going to use it, the reason we've got it on both will become apparent shortly. So, without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is export the data from the local site. It's important to point out that the plugin is literally for the database. It won't handle any of your media, such as images or videos or anything. You'll need to do that by FTP. But that's really straightforward. This will handle most of the hard work. All you need to do is fire up your FTP program and copy the WP content folder up. We will go through this in the video as well, so you'll know exactly what to do. Anyway, in the Migrate DB admin area, where we're exporting from our local site, you'll notice you've got a couple of boxes here, and these are what the plugin, where the plugin actually replaces URLs for you. So basically, if you're wondering what to put in here, the first thing will be just your address, your site address, and the second one will be the path to the files on the site. Now, the plugin, there's a little trick with the plugin. Obviously, some people may not necessarily know the path. The beautiful thing is, if you've got the plugin installed on your main site, you can literally just copy these. So we head over to our main site, we copy the path for the domain there, and we copy the file path from just below. And that's it, really. That will make sure that when you export the sorry, I just realised I popped them into the wrong one. Let me just go back and copy that into the replace side here. So again, we'll copy this one and we'll pop it into the replace side opposite. Now before we hit go, we just need to click on the advanced options here. To avoid carrying over any unnecessary fluff, we can exclude spam comments and post revisions, which we will do. So we're going to hit export now, and what this will do is just zip everything up, as I'll show you, and give you a nice little SQL file that you can import via WP Migrate. If you've got a huge site, this process can take a little while. We're just working with the Foundry demo content, which is pretty large, but shouldn't take too long. We'll just let this run. Perfect. So there you go. It's cooked up our little file, which I'll save to my desktop. Lovely. And we'll close that down. So for now, we're pretty much finished in the local admin area. What we've been given is a file from WordPress Migrate, which we can import via WP Migrate. Now, before we do that, I'm going to get the biggest task out of the way, which is moving all your media. And the way that's done, if you open up your FTP, essentially what you're needing to do is copy the contents from your WP content folder. That will be your images, etc., and plugins, themes, and just copy that onto your live server environment. So I've already got all this connected, ready to go here, so I'm just simply going to drag it all and pop it over here. Now this process, depending on the speed of your connection, can take quite a long time. I'm not going to record the whole thing, so it'd be particularly boring for you to watch, so I will pause the video, and when we come back we will import the database and well, tie things up. We'll see you soon. Okay, the FTP is finally finished. We'll just check and make sure we've got some things in the uploads. Yep, there we go. So we've got all of the content from our local website in the actual server, so we can close that down. Next up, we're going to take the SQL file which the plugin gave us, and we're going to import that via PHP MyAdmin. And this can look quite daunting if you're not familiar with it. If you don't know how to access it, then please contact your web hosts. Basically all we're going to be doing in PHP MyAdmin is heading to the database that you've got everything installed onto, and we're going to import via the import section here. We simply choose the SQL file which the plugin gave us, and we will hit go. There we go, that took a few seconds, but you could just see there all of that data has now appeared. So we've got all the WooCommerce stuff, all the posts and whatnot. But let's have a look in the actual admin area of our site. Should need to log in. Yep. Just put this in. It's probably worth pointing out I've had to log in using the same username and password as I did locally, because obviously as soon as we import this database we are quite literally copying that entire site online. So there we go, so we can see straight away now the import's done. We've got all of these extras which are part of our theme. Let's have a look at the portfolio. Yep, brilliant. We've got all of the items, and there you go, you can see all of the images working perfectly. Let's take a quick look. Boom, there we go. So there it is. You can see there, that is now live. We've got a complete copy of our local setup with very, very little hassle. Perfect. Okay, right. Well, I hope this video has been useful. Any problems along the way, or if you need anything else, come and see me over at support. Other than that, thanks very much for watching.